Hey everybody, Jerry Williams, aka Greater Sapien here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to look at Daredevil Born Again, Episode 2, Optics. Spoilers about the series going forward. I'm just going to get right into it. We're going to first recap of the last episode, which was called Heaven's Half Hour. And in that episode, Foggy Nelson was killed by a vengeful bullseye. The Kingpin won his bid to become the mayor of New York. Daredevil has had, he's put the mask down for about a year, and him and Karen Page have been on the outs just due to, trauma. The two of them haven't really been talking much. And that pretty much brings us up to speed. There were some couple good fight scenes in there, a little bit of enhanced CGI, which I did not mind. And I'm looking forward to see what happens in this next one, which is called Optics. I have not seen it. I'm going to play it now, watch it, and pause every so often, give you a little summary of what's going on in my mind, what my thoughts are, and show a little clip here and there. And at the end, I'll wrap it all up with my thought on the whole episode. All right, ready? Once again, spoilers going forward. There's a trailer for Andor here.
Right here.
I haven't seen it.
You're ready to fight.
Cool. I don't know about the music they chose for that trailer, but cool. I'm glad that's coming up. Oh yes, I think that's the actor who plays White Tiger.
We know how to take care of ourselves. We don't need a gun-toting vigilante who wears a skull on his chest, or a man who dresses in a spider outfit, or a guy who wears devil horns to save us. No. Why
are you bringing up Daredevil? He hasn't been around for a year. But nice mention of the Punisher and Spider-Man there. Oh, I know who this is.
Stay out.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. Now, for some reason, I thought that was... Okay. Isn't that the actor who plays White Tiger that died? Intro time. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that was the actor who plays White Tiger. But I might be, and I might have to delete this part of the video. But I think it was the actor who plays White Tiger and has since died. Interesting there that you have cops there shaking somebody down or something and being interrupted by a citizen.
Are the strong obligated to protect the weak? Yeah, they are, but they're kind of whiny about it, and then they start preying on the weak.
That was interesting. Who has he recently been hitting?
My father, he didn't respect many men. Well, not actually.
I mean, come on, man. You've been mayor for a little while. I mean, the mayoral election was back in November. Why do you have recent bruises and cuts on your knuckles? Okay, so he's only been in office. He got elected. He just now got in office. But still, why are your knuckles messed up, dude?
Sir.
Yeah.
Solid hole work. I'm filling in that hole.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
That guy's such a toady. Solid hole work. Nice.
Ben Urich.
Yeah.
I knew him.
And you had him killed, right? If I remember correctly? You didn't do the actual killing.
Like the book says, identify, interrogate, release.
So, any hints?
Like the book says? Your book? That's got to be creepy to have someone doing that. Okay, we don't see someone's face. Ah. Okay, I have to look up this actor. He looks so much like a freaking Culkin.
So you gave up your criminal empire for what? So you could have less money and less power So you can kowtow to an Italian son of a bitch in a cemetery?
Of course not. He's going to get more money and more power.
I see right through you, Fisk. You're not a mayor who loves his city. You're a whiny kid who wants everyone to love him. A monster trying to rewrite his legacy.
Man, who does that sound like?
See you around, Kingpin.
Yeah, you're not gonna. No. Sorry, buddy.
Now, if I could just get Hector's suit for court.
Okay, it's on the bed. I can get it together.
No. You just stay on top.
But no, you don't walk around in my house. No. Go get that suit. Don't let this man walk around, even though I like the guy. You don't let somebody walk around your house. He's going to pull out his suit, and he's going to see that he's White Tiger.
Hector, he's not the man I married.
Ta-da.
It's relevant. You hide your identity. You go out and solve things the way you see fit. We're trying to position this as a one-off event. I find out you're going out at night looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble.
I think that the best is the one I've found. It's actually right outside of the city.
Oh boy, at your mom's house.
The Angelos in King of Prussia. Mr. Castro's kind enough to drive down there and pick me one up for lunch.
What I find interesting is that early on, well, at least a few weeks ago, I remember seeing something where the showrunner said that there was going to be, more action and, more doing things and less navel gazing. And people, fans were getting upset by saying, "Oh, he's learning the wrong lessons from the original series." But so far, it's keeping this kind of same internal toil that Daredevil's always had in the comics, but also was a big thing about the Netflix series. Big thing about the Netflix series was Daredevil, toiling with who he is and what he does and what or not it's right, and the conflict of his morality versus his violent tendencies. And this is the same thing. It's just interesting how that was spun in a way before it came out.
What sparked you to come to therapy, and what would you like to get out of it?
What? Found him. All right, I'll meet you there.
You doing this now?
Yeah.
He's at 950 West 185th Street.
Look, I know you know who I am, and I know you're scared. But I'm here to help. You can trust me. Out the fire escape, go.
NYPD, open up!
Move.
Move!
Cops who think they're the Punisher.
Where'd he go? Listen, man, I'm visually impaired. I'd love to help. Don't do this. You don't want to do this.
That was pretty good. No, I'm sorry. That last that cop, the other guy was a thug, but that cop, he dead. I mean, they're probably not going to have him be dead, but he dead. In all reality, that cop is dead. But okay, so that's 2 episodes down. 1, they've been very sparse with the action, which I'm actually fine with so far because they've been laying the groundwork of this world that we're in, this kind of new reality, new paradigm. But they're going to have to kick it up. They are going to have to kick it up. And when they do, when they've shown flashes of action, they've done a really good job. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, the audiences are going to are impatient. I'm a patient man, but audiences are impatient. Something to note there, that the cop had a Punisher tattoo, and which shows that the cops have decided to adopt a vigilante attitude toward their police work. And that's something I remember briefly. I don't read a lot of Punisher books because usually the people who write them aren't particularly good at it, and they tend to cross that morally ambiguous line, that kind of fuzzy line. They tend to cross the line in their stories for me, and I just don't feel like supporting that. But I do remember one point where there was an exchange of police talking to the Punisher about how much they admired his work, and they kind of looked up to him and his ability to do what he does. And he dressed them down, saying that he is not a role model. And if they wanted to have a role model, they should have Captain America as their role model, because that's what cops are supposed to be like. Cops are supposed to be like Captain America. Cops are not supposed to be like the Punisher. So I'm curious if that comes up, if the Punisher, when he does show up, is confronted with the fact that there are cops who are trying to emulate him on the streets, and how that affects him on a moral, ethical basis. So I'd be curious about that. So 2 episodes down. I'm not disappointed at all. Sure, I think in the first episode they didn't need to kill off Foggy, but that's fine. But in terms of it feeling like it's been watered down by Disney, or that it's too lighthearted. People were worried about it's going to be Disneyfied, and that it was going to be like too much like Matt Murdock's appearance in She-Hulk or something like that. That's not happening at all. It still has that same vibe. It hasn't been doing all the night scenes and moody shots, the original series, but I have a feeling it's going to get there. I'm also hoping that episodes like this, which are more character driven and also very budget conscious, allows it to maybe expand a little bit on the action in other episodes and have a little bit more budget laid toward more expanded scenes later on. So overall, I'm enjoying the series so far. I don't have any real overt criticism for it. I think the young reporter, BB Urich, is not well drawn right now. Seems very kind of this stereotype blog reporter type of person. So I wish that person felt like they had a little more substance to them. Other than that, I think the series has been a pretty good continuance of the Netflix series' legacy, and looking forward to more episodes. If you have any thoughts, please put them in the comments, and what your thoughts are, where they're going, what storylines you think they might be executing, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care. Peace.